Hi guys, and you're welcome back. You've made it this far in understanding exactly what your score is going to be like should you choose to pursue a Canadian permanent residency from wherever you are in the world, whether you are in Nigeria, Ghana, Ukraine, basically anywhere you are in the world. The process is essentially the same. You've made it this far. In the part 1 of this video, we're just talking about understanding the comprehensive ranking system tool and basically knowing where you stand in terms of your score, where you are in the pool. And we did an illustration for someone who is a single person who is 29 years old, and today we're just going to try something different and see how you can boost your score. Okay, and before we do that, we're just going to do a second illustration for those who are married, just to see how that can also favor you. And we're going to change some things around, master's degrees and stuff like that, just so you can also know how you can boost your score. Remember that in the last video we stopped at a comprehensive score of 416. Now if you haven't yet seen the video, please make sure you go back, watch that video, and make sure you come back right here for the rest of this. See you soon. Welcome back. Okay, this is again your CRS tool. Again, same thing, you Google just like we have done before, and what we're going to do is just change a few things around. Now with the first illustration we had single, so I'm going to change this to married, and it's going to ask you this question, but let's say no. Will your spouse be coming to Canada with you? Yet, of course, yes, please. If you can do this with your spouse, just go ahead and do so. If you're married, there's really no need to leave your spouse behind and do it on your own, because I'm telling you, it's another crazy nightmare if you try to apply for a different visa, which is typically like a spousal visa. That can take a very long time, and I'm telling you, people that are around me who have been married have struggled, and I really don't want you to struggle as well. So make sure you say yes. Okay, do this with your spouses. How old are you? Let's use 30. Okay, like I mentioned before, anything from 30 and above, you start to lose at least 5 points, okay, every time. Level of education, let's bump this up to master's degree. This one is going to stay the same, no. Test results, we're going to say yes. We're going to keep your IELTS, and we're going to keep all your scores at the highest. Again, we're thinking about how you can improve your score here. Okay, so you want to make sure that you ace and study really hard, you guys, for your English exam. Don't think it's just, oh, I can speak English so I'm good. No, make sure you study really hard for this and you ace and get the highest scores. Now, do you have another language? What we're going to do in this one, you guys, let's say yes, because again, I'm telling you guys about boosting it, right? So let's say yes. So if you're someone who can speak French, honestly, I am elated for you, because you have a very big advantage, because this does wonders. Okay, so let's say you're writing the, I believe it's a TEF Canada. Again, I didn't write French in my own, I didn't have to, but this is something that would definitely be helpful for you. In this instance, we go again with French. So let's say you have 371. I'm not even using the highest scores here, just, you know, we're just going to use the second highest, okay, for your French. Work experience, that's going to be no for Canada. In the last 10 years, how many foreign work experience do you have? Let's bump this up to 3 years, because typically having 1 year experience and a 2 year experience, it gives you the exact same amount of points, so it really doesn't make a difference. But anything from 3 years and above, you're solid. Okay, do you have a certificate of qualification? This one stays the same, no. Do you have a valid job offer? I'm gonna say no for this, even though yes for this can even put you in the 500 mark already, but let's keep it at no, because it's not always so easy to get a job offer before you come to Canada. So nomination certificate, let's say that as a no. If you have a sibling living in Canada, or any of your parents, that's actually really good, because that is also going to boost your score. So let's say either one of you, either you or your spouse, has a sibling. Let's say yes. Okay, highest level of education for your spouse. Let's say your spouse has a bachelor's degree now. let's say one of you has a master's. I think that's what we use for the first person. Another person has a bachelor. Now, in the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada? This is going to be a 0. Did they take a language test as well? Yes, they wrote English. And let's assume that you both aced your English exams. Okay, I'm just moving quickly through this. This didn't ask if your spouse has written like a French exam. I'm not sure why, but at least one of you has. Let's assume one of you has that. So let's calculate what that score is going to look like right now. Okay. So as you can see, we went from 416 to 564. You guys, that is crazy. And I can guarantee you, well, I don't say guarantee, but where the pool is at right now, this is almost a sure thing that yes, you are absolutely going to get an invitation to apply for your permanent residency to Canada. So if you are a married couple out there, fantastic. I am glad for you because you have an even better chance. But if you are single, there's really no need to panic. One of the ways you can boost your score is by having a master's degree. It definitely improves your score. And writing a French exam also improves your score. So if you don't know French, I would typically encourage that maybe you're looking to studying and learning a second language. And that's also going to boost your score and increase your chances of being invited to Canada to become or apply for your permanent residency. So I hope you have found this very helpful. I'm glad that we've been able to talk about this so that way you understand the way the scoring system works. And in our next video, we will also be talking about other ways that you can potentially improve your score, other means, something called the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP. Make sure you come back because I have lots and lots to share. Thank you guys, and as always, I would ask that you follow my page, give me some thumbs up, comments in the comment section, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.